If you're going to be practicing with music, the name of the playlist is CV Now You Got Me Hooked. I'm putting it up on the screen so you can see it. And I'll tell you at what point to hit play when we begin our practice. Good morning, Debbie. Hey, Claire.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my goodness. Good morning. It's winning. Good. How are you? Good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. Let's all get settled in on our mats, please. Thank you. Happy Sunday. It's 9:30. Otherwise, I would let you keep, socialize a little longer. My name is Jenaia. Welcome. I'll be your instructor, and it is a brand new month. So if you've been to my classes before, typically I pick a focus. This month's focus is going to be crow. So get excited. I'm excited. Super excited, actually. Let's get started in child's pose, please. Start to deepen your breath. Lengthen out your inhales. Slow down your exhales. Let yourself arrive here in this space. Let yourself settle in physically, mentally, so that you are all in. And in this space, begin to set an intention for today's class. I invite you, as a communal intention this morning, to seek dedication rather than perfection. And let those words sink in. To seek dedication over perfection. And it could mean dedication to just doing your very best. It could mean dedication to being fully present. Or it could be dedication towards any one specific posture that you've been working towards or working on, and just give yourself the freedom to do your very best without any attachments to the result. Take 3 more breaths here. One more full breath in. Big breath out. Rock your way up onto your hands and knees, tabletop position. Set yourself up, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And before you move through your cat-cows, if you're practicing at home, go ahead and hit play on your playlist. And then start to create little circles. So you're moving around in little circular fashion in one direction. And then switching directions and moving around in the other. Really like getting into all 4 corners of your palms, warming up your wrists. And then from here, come right back through center and then flip your palms so that your fingers point down towards your knees. And the heel of the palm faces forward, and do the same thing, little circles in one direction. And then little circles in the other direction. And then keep your hand placement exactly where it is. Notice if you have to perhaps go a little wider. So Clementina, go a little wider. There you go. You too, Brooke. Yep. And then on your inhale, move through your cow posture. Send your sit bones up, squeeze your shoulder blades. And on your exhale, bring your chin to your chest, round out your upper back. Breathe in, expand through your chest. Breathe out, contract through your core. 2 more. Breathe in and out. Last one. Full breath in. And on your exhale, draw your belly button in. Alina, there's a spot in the back. Okay, there too. That's a good spot too, where you were headed. Come right back through neutral. Bring your fingertips forward. Curl your toes under. Press back into your downward facing dog. And then give yourself the freedom here to work out any kinks that you might need. Wherever you feel tight, be willing to move in a way that allows for you to open and soften. And then remain focused and dedicated to doing right by your body on your mat this morning. And so if there's anything that is non-yoga like that serves you, feel free to take it on. And when you're ready, settle right back into your downward facing dog. Bring your feet to touch at the back edge of your mat. Send your right foot up high into the air. Peel open your hip, bend your knee, and then just create little circles with the knees so that you can lubricate through your hips. Again, any direction, any movement, as fast or as slow as you desire. And take one more round here. And set your right foot right back down onto your mat. Switch sides. Left foot comes up into the air. Peel open your hip, bend your knee. And then make your movements. Circles, up and down, whatever you need. And take one more breath. And then set your left foot back down onto your mat. Look forward, step your right foot to the outside of your pinky, left foot to the outside of your left pinky, come into Malasana Deep Prayer Squat. Use your elbows to press your knees open and then lengthen through the crown of your head. And then steady your breath. Control your inhales, slow down your exhales. Breathe for 5. Shoulder blades hug in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your hands down on the ground. Step your left foot to the back of your mat, lizard lunge. Point your right toes forward, but create a nice wide stance with your feet. And then from here, go ahead and move in little circles, side to side. And then drop your left knee down towards the ground. Release your back toes. On your inhale, pull your chest forward, look up like a cow posture. On your exhale, cat posture, push into your palms, round your back, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, get heavy through your hips, snake your chest forward, look up. Exhale, ground and puff up your upper back. One more round, chest forward, eyes up. Exhale, puff up your upper back, belly to spine. And then come back through a neutral spine. Tuck your back toes under, step your back foot forward, Malasana Deep Prayer Squat. Bring your elbows to the insides of your knees, send your chest up. Take a full breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Set your hands down on the ground, step your right foot back, lizard lunge. Point your left toes forward. And then again, any little motions that you might need to open up through your hips, explore it. And then drop your back knee down towards the ground, release your back toes. On your inhale, cow pose, shift your chest forward, chin up. Exhale, chin to chest, puff up your upper back, press into your palms. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, round and ground through both of your hands. One more round, chest forward, squeeze your shoulder blades. Push into the earth, hollow out your chest. Come back through a neutral spine. Curl your back toes, step your right foot forward, Malasana Deep Prayer Squat. Take a full breath in, open your mouth, let it go. Forward fold over your legs. Toe heel your feet in towards the center line of your mat. And on your inhale, take a halfway lift. Hands can come up onto your shins or knees. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through your upper back, belly to spine once again. Exhale, soften. And then slowly rise all the way up to stand, feeling your way through the transition. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands down to prayer and pause. Take a full breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, stretch your arms up, look up. Exhale, fold forward with a long spine. Breath in, halfway lift, belly to spine. Plant your palms, step back into a high plank, hold your high plank. Firm up the muscles of your legs. Drive your belly button up towards your spine. And now push down so much through your hands that your upper back starts to puff up towards the ceiling. Tuck your tailbone under and really contract through your abdomen, but keep the crown of your head lengthening forward. Take a full breath in through your nose. Exhale here. One more round, breathe in. Shift forward onto your tippy toes. Bend your elbows, lower down halfway, pause. Breathe in, breathe out, and slowly lower all the way down. Release the tops of your feet to your mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Chest lifts up, ribs stay down. Exhale, slowly lower. Round two, snake your way up. Keep your belly engaged. Exhale, lower. Last round, fill up, lengthen. Exhale, melt. Curl your toes under, firm up your legs. Press up, upward facing dog. And then shift back, downward facing dog. And slow down your breathing here for 3 Ujjayi breaths. Each breath bringing you closer to a more centered and present individual on their mat. One more full breath in. Empty out. Look forward, bend your knees, hop or step to the top of your mats. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, dive over your legs. Inhale, rise up, stretch your arms, lift your chest. Exhale, fold down. Lengthen forward, breath in, high to low plank as you exhale. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Full inhale, slow exhale. One more, big belly breath in. Empty out. Look forward, feet to your hands. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, dive. Breath in to rise. Breath out to fold. Lengthen forward, inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale. Upward dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. One inhale. Exhale. Look forward, feet to your hands. Halfway lift, forward fold. Rise and stretch. Fold and soften. Flat back, look forward. Hop or step into your low plank. Inhale, upward face. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one breath in. Breath out. Look forward, feet to the top. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise up. Bow forward. Flat back. Shoot it back. Inhale, heart open. Exhale, use your core. Breath in, breath out. Look forward, feet to your thumbs. Half lift, fold, rise, bow. Lengthen out, shoot it back. Inhale, peel open. Exhale, press back. Breathe in and out. Feet to hands. Keep moving through your sun A's at a pace that serves you. Stay devoted and dedicated to honoring your body while challenging your limits. Noticing if there's too much speed, slow it down. Noticing when there's distraction and refocusing. Stay in your body, stay in your breath. Complete one more round of sun A's, downward facing dog. And then once you make your way into your downward facing dog, settle into stillness. Stay rooted in your body by feeling yourself pressing down against the ground with both of your hands. Elevate your hips while pushing down through your heels, bringing length through your legs. Take a full breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Look forward, bend your knees, Malasana, feet around your hands. And then once again, get heavy through your hips and add length through your spine. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then soothe yourself by turning to your breath to get centered, to find softness wherever it might exist in your body, and try to relax into those spaces that might feel a little tight and tense. Breathe for another 3. Squeeze your shoulder blades in a little bit more. Good. 2. One more breath. Bring your hands down towards your mat. Step your left foot back, lizard lunge. Readjust your feet if you need to. So fingertips in line with your right toe tips. Right knee hugs in towards your right shoulder. On your inhale, drop your knee. Keep your toes tucked, send your chin up. Cow pose. On your exhale, push into your palms. This time, lift up your knee and puff up your upper back. Stay here or hover your right foot up off of the ground. Set your right foot down, drop your back knee, move into your cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Lift up your back knee, hover your right foot, hold. Send your right foot down, move into your cow, chin up. Exhale, cat, push into both of your palms. Firm up your back leg, maybe hover your right foot up off of the ground. Then set your right foot down, step your back foot forward, Malasana, deep prayer squat. Reset your breath. Get centered in your body. Come back to focusing in and getting dedicated to yourself here. Breath in, breath out. Hands down towards the ground. Step your right foot back, lizard lunge. Left foot stays forward. Fingertips in line with your left toes so that your hands are just underneath your shoulders. On your inhale, drop your back knee, send your chin up. On your exhale, move into your cat, lift up your back knee, push into your palms, hover your left foot up off of the ground. Set your left foot down, drop your back knee, cow pose. Exhale, chin to chest, push into your palms, cat pose. Maybe foot comes up. Set your left foot down, one more round, back knee, chin up. Exhale, push into the earth, puff up your upper back. Left foot comes up, try it on. Take one more breath. Send your left foot down onto the ground, look forward, step your right foot forward, Malasana, deep prayer squat. Take a full breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Forward fold. Toe heel your feet in towards the center of your mat. Bend your knees, chair pose. Bring the weight of your body into your heels. Lengthen your tailbone down and use your core to support your torso so that you can keep your chest elevated and your gaze forward. Steady your breath. 3. Ujjayi in. Ujjayi out. One more full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior 1. Plant your back heel down and rise. Ensure that your feet are separated hips width distance apart rather than having one foot directly in front of the other. And then start to pull your right rib cage back, right outer hip back. Explore depth by bending into your front knee while keeping your back leg strong. Relax your shoulders. Take a full breath in, look up, reach up. Exhale, hands come down, step back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward face. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior 1, rise up. Be mindful and intentional around the placement of your feet. Adjust and modify as needed to accommodate your body. And then continue to follow your breath. If there's room to go deeper, go deeper. Belly pulls in, lengthen up, reach up, breath in. Exhale, hands to your mat, step back, high to low plank. Inhale up, exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in fully, empty out, look forward, feet to your hands. Halfway lift, forward fold, Utkatasana, Uttanasana, halfway lift, Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha, breath in. Adho Mukha, breath out. Right side, warrior one. Big inhale takes you up. Exhale to lower. Upward face, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, ground and rise. Hands to your mat, Chaturanga. Keep your core engaged as you lower. Upward dog, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Look forward, hop forward. Half lift, forward fold, Utkatasana, Uttanasana, halfway lift, Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathe in, heart open. Breathe out, hips high, right foot forward. Inhale takes you up. Exhale to come down. Upward face, downward facing dog. Left side steps through, reach up. Exhale, hands to your mat. Upward dog, breath in. Downward dog, breath out. One inhale, one exhale, travel forward. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, bow down, lengthen forward, shoot it back, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, right side, warrior one, inhale, exhale, up dog, down dog, left foot forward, hands to your mat. Inhale, heart open. Exhale, head low. Right side, warrior one. Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathe in, breathe out. Left foot forward, ground and rise. Hands to your mat, flow low. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. One more round, right side. Inhale, exhale, lower. Upward face, downward face. Left side, feel your back foot as you rise. Hands to your mat, Chaturanga. Upward dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. Forward fold with a shoulder opener. Interlace your hands at your lower back. Press the heel of your palms together. Soft bend to your elbows. And then stretch your arms up towards the ceiling. If there's space to allow for your arms to drift up over your head, explore that. And lose any and all concern for how the posture looks. And instead stay devoted to your body and what you need. If you need to back off of the stretch, back off of the stretch. One more breath. Release your hands down towards your mat. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, walk it out, high to low plank. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and then let it go. Bring your big toes to touch. Send your right foot up high into the air. Peel, open your hip. Bend your knee. Flip your dog. Right foot drops to the outside of your mat. Make sure that your feet are parallel to one another. All 10 toes pointed toward the back of the room. Push into your feet so that you can elevate your hips up as you stretch your right arm further back. One more breath. Flip back, three-legged dog. Right foot forward, lizard lunge. On your inhale, drop your back knee, pull your heart forward, squeeze your shoulder blades. On your exhale, chin to chest, push into your palms, right foot comes up off of the earth. Inhale, drop your right foot, drop your back knee, chin forward, look up. Exhale, push into your palms, puff up your upper back, exaggerate the motion, lift your right foot up. One more time, right foot drops, back knee drops, chest forward, squeeze your shoulder blades. Push into your palms, puff up your upper back, right foot floats up off of the ground, hold here, 3, breathe, 2, one more breath, sweep it back, 3-legged dog. Step your right foot forward in between your thumbs, peel open, warrior 2. Align your front heel with your back inner arch. And then come back to your physical body. Notice how you're feeling in the pose. If your right knee is caving in towards the left long edge of your mat, peel it away so that it starts to track in line with your toes. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Take your right hand up and over for the side body stretch. Dive forward, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Step into your right foot and elevate your left ankle in line with your left hip. Fire up your back leg. Be mindful around the placement of your leg. Firm it up as much as possible to minimize the movement. Work towards stacking your left shoulder over your right shoulder, turning your chest towards the white solid wall or the left side of the room. One more breath. Long step back, warrior 2. Extended side angle, right elbow to the top of your right thigh or your right hand to the instep of your foot. Brooke, look down at your front foot, your heel. And push down into your back foot a lot, yogis. And use that connection between your back foot and your mat to create length through your body. So you feel yourself lengthening through the top part of your body, left side. Last 3 breaths here. Rise back up, warrior 2. Straighten through your right knee. Lean forward, lower down, triangle pose. Shift your hips towards the back end of your mat and then start to pull your torso forward towards the front of the room. Invite in length and space through your right side body. 4 more breaths. Tanis, lift your right ear up. Yes. Neck, yeah. Take 1 more breath. Bring your top arm down towards the ground, low lunge twist. Left hand under your shoulder. Right arm sweeps up towards the ceiling. Pull your belly away from your front thigh and draw your left armpit forward. Take 1 more breath. Bring your right hand down towards the ground. Step your left foot forward, Malasana, deep prayer squat. Right, and notice how you're going into these Malasanas. Like what kind of thoughts are shaping your experience, and recognize when you have the ability to create that shift for yourself. Stay here for 5. Open heart, open mind, breathe into it. 4, 3, 2, 1, low crow pose. So start to wiggle your arms in between your legs and set your hands shoulder width apart. So rather than hiking your hips up for this first crow pose, you're gonna keep your hips somewhat low and you're gonna squeeze your legs into your arms as you shift your weight into your hands. Create that puffiness in your upper back and try to lift up through your feet. So you stay low to the ground. Breathe 3, breathe 2, 1 more breath. Hopper step back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Fill up, fresh new breath. Open mouth, let it go. Bring your big toes to touch. Send your left foot up high into the air. Peel open your hip. Bend your knee. With control, flip your dog. Set your left foot down on the ground. Readjust the placement of your feet if you need to. Both knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Push down and open. Take one more breath. Flip back, three-legged dog. Step your left foot forward, lizard lunge. Drop your back knee to the ground, shift your chest forward, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, push into your palms, round out your upper back, left foot hovers up and away from the ground. Step your left foot down, drop your back knee, chest forward. Exhale, puff, lift your back knee, lift your left foot. One more time, left foot drops, back knee drops, chest forward. On your exhale, push into your palms, puff up your upper back, left foot comes up off of the ground, hold. Breathe here, 3. Breathe, 2. One more breath, sweep your left foot back, three-legged dog. Send your left foot forward in between your thumbs, back heel comes down, warrior 2, open. Set your gaze over the middle finger of your left hand. And then as you work on refining your posture, perhaps bending a little deeper into your front knee, let go of any expectations. Meet yourself where you are. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior, take your left hand up and back. Dive forward, half moon. You can use a block under your bottom hand if you find that you're struggling to reach the earth. The block actually helps to give you more length and space in your body so that you can expand to your fullest capacity. Two more breaths here, yogis. Continue to explore. Long step back, warrior 2. Extended side angle. And as you move into the extension of the posture, be mindful of your core. Continue to drive your belly button in towards your spine so that your torso stays supported throughout the process. Drive your right shoulder blade in and shift your chest up towards the ceiling. 2 more breaths. Rise back up, warrior 2. Straighten through your left knee. Reach forward, triangle pose. Your left hand can come onto a block behind your front foot, or you can use your shin bone or the top of your right foot as support as well. But be mindful not to dump down into your leg. Keep on driving forward through your torso and turning your chest up towards the ceiling. One more full breath here. Low lunge twist, right hand under your right shoulder. Left arm pivots up towards the ceiling. Press out through your right foot and draw forward through your right armpit. Take one more breath. Bring your top arm down towards the ground, Malasana deep prayer squat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Right, and notice the progression of the Malasanas throughout this practice. Like, take the time to acknowledge the difference from one to the other. Right, as we dedicate ourselves to practicing the posture over and over and over again, the posture evolves. One more breath. Round 2 of crow. This time try for a high crow. So rather than starting with your feet out wide, bring your feet together at the center of your mat. Palms under your shoulders, come up high onto your tippy toes and try to place your kneecaps onto your triceps. From there, shift forward into your palms. Look out rather than straight down. Puff up your upper back. Squeeze your arms in towards the midline. 5, 4, 3, 2, shoot it back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, let it out. Bring your feet to touch. Send your right foot up high into the air, three-legged dog. Inhale, stretch through your right leg. Exhale, shift forward, right knee, right shoulder, hold. Draw your low belly in. Puff up your upper back. Set your right foot down, lizard lunge. On your inhale, drop your back knee, scoop your chest forward, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, push into your palms. Lift your back knee up, hover your right foot up and away from the ground. Hold here, 3. Breathe, 2. One more breath. Sweep it back, three-legged dog. Send your right foot forward, crescent lunge, rise up to stand. Go hips width distance with your feet, yogis. That just increases stability, which adds a little bit of ease to the challenges. Firm up your back leg, lift up through your kneecap. Bring your hands through prayer position. Take your twist, left elbow hooks to the outside of your front leg. To modify, you can always bring your back knee down to the ground, or you can take a slightly more open twist, left hand to the inside of your foot. Take 3 more breaths. Expand your wings, half bind, full bind. Don't worry about getting it right or perfect. Instead, just stay devoted to doing your very best. One more breath. Unwind, crescent lunge. Interlace your hands at your lower back. On your inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your chest. Exhale, shift forward into your right foot, bound airplane pose. Keep opening your chest and sending your gaze forward towards the distant horizon rather than down towards the ground. Release your bind, bring your hands to prayer position. Slowly lower down, standing split. Set your hands down on your mat. Kick up through your back leg and bring lots of flexion to your lifted foot. Stay in your stretch or handstand practice. Hands under your shoulders. Exhales to lift up. 5. And if there's something that you've been wanting to try here, yogis, take advantage of this moment and go for it. Go for it without trying to nail it perfectly and just do your very best. Take one more breath. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Padagustasana, interlace your index and middle fingers around your big toes. On your inhale, lengthen forward. And on your exhale, fold it in. If there's a lot of tightness and tension in the back of your legs, bend your knees. Work with your body. If there is no such thing as like a perfect shape in a yoga practice, it's just what's perfect for you. Relax your head fully. 2 more breaths. Take this time to recover. 1 more full breath here. Release your hands from your feet. Malasana, deep prayer squat. Wiggle your toes out. Send your hips low. Elbows to the insides of your knees. Check in. Check in with your thoughts. Check in with your breath. Are they serving you or are they hindering you? Last 3. Breathe 2. 1 more breath. Empty out. Now rocking crow. So for rocking crow, if you're really comfortable in your normal crow, you're gonna do this. And if you're not, you're gonna repeat whichever one of the steps you felt anchored or what you're working towards. For rocking crow, you're gonna come back into your heels, elbows to the insides of your knees, and you're gonna put yourself into play. And then from here, you're gonna shift forward, rock, maybe you catch a little air, and then rock back. And just go back and forward. And this is the prep for jumping into crow. And then rock back. And it could be 1 foot at a time, it could be 2 feet at a time, just play. And don't worry about getting it right, don't worry about getting it perfect. And then just focus on the dedication to trying things on, exploring, having a little fun on your mat without attachments to results. Keep on going for another 3. Keep on going for another 2. Good work, yogis. 1 more. Hold it up, squeeze it in. Full breath in, shoot it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring your big toes to touch. Send your left foot up high into the air, 3-legged dog. Stretch it out as you breathe in. Shift forward, left knee, left shoulder or elbow. Puff up your upper back, use your core, squeeze it in tight. Hold for 3, breathe 2, press down, 1 more breath. Step your left foot forward, lizard lunge. On your inhale, drop your back knee, send your chest forward, chin up. Exhale, push into your palms, lift up your back knee, lift your left foot up off of the ground, hold 3, breathe 2, 1 more breath, shoot it back, 3-legged dog. Step your left foot forward in between your thumbs, crescent lunge, rise up. Then build the pose from the ground up. Notice your feet. Bring attention and awareness to your breath. Hands through prayer, twist, right elbow shifts to the outside of your front leg. Draw forward as you breathe in through your torso and then rotate as you exhale. Take 1 more breath here. Crescent lunge, rise up. Interlace your hands at your low back, awkward thumb on top. Inhale, puff up your chest, look up, lean back. Exhale, come through a neutral spine. Airplane pose, right leg lifts. Draw your belly button in towards your body, firm up your core muscles. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Hands to Anjali Mudra. Slow descent to standing split. Kick up through your back leg. Walk your hands in towards your left foot. Stay or shift into your handstand practice. Hands start off directly under your shoulders. Grip through your finger pads, push down through your knuckles, and then use your exhales to lift. Little hops is where you start. Focus on your dedication, just to trying things on, to doing your best. That's it. Take 1 more, hop up. Forward fold at the top. Pada Hastasana, slide your palms underneath your feet. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, dive it down. Let your head drop fully. And then slow down your breathing. Notice the in-breath. Notice the out-breath. And stay devoted to that. And that's it. Release your hands from your feet. Malasana deep prayer squat. Last round, I promise. Elbows to the insides of your knees. 5 breaths, you've got this. By now, your hips are nice and open. This is feeling good. Take one more breath. And then take your crow variation, whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're devoted to achieving today, without getting hung up on the perfection of it all, just focusing in on the practice. Take your rocking crows, take your low crow, take your high crow. Just 5 more breaths. One more full breath in. Shoot it back, high to low. Inhale, upward face. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Empty out. Shift forward, high plank. Lower down onto your bellies. Take your arms out wide to a T position. Move into the shoulder opener. Slide over onto your right rib cage. Bring your left hand in front of your face. Your left foot can be planted behind your right leg, or you can keep your leg stacked. But push down a lot through your left palm and also work the shoulder opener of the top shoulder by squeezing it in towards the center of your back. Keep your head low. Head stays down on the ground to minimize the strain on the neck. Good. Slowly come back through center. Other side, left wrist in line with your left shoulder. Slide over onto your left side body. Right hand comes in towards your face. Then push into your right palm. This time, squeeze the right shoulder blade in. Clement, back onto your belly. Right here. Now move into the shoulder opener. Don't exaggerate, just stay right there. One more breath. Come back through center. Locust pose, interlace your hands at your lower back. Inhale, lengthen through your torso, fire up your legs. Try to get your thighs up off of the ground. Keep your back toes pointed and engaged. Breathe in to lift up, breathe out to hold. One more breath, highest point, and release. Breath in, breath out. Bend your knees, reach back, catch your feet, floor bowl. Use your inhales to lift up. Try to squeeze your inner knees towards the center of your mat. Push down through your thighs and lift up through your chest. One more breath. Exhale, lower down. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Then drop your feet down towards your mat. Bring your hands over by your chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in fully. Empty out. Look forward, make your way through onto your backs. Move right away into your bridge pose, bending into both of your knees, bringing in your ankles towards your glutes. Walk your ankles just underneath your knees so that you can push down firmly through both of your feet. Then lengthen your tailbone forward so that you minimize the compression in your lower back. Breathe, 5. Follow your breath. When you're done with your 5 breaths, make your way down onto your mat. Once you've lowered down, thumb knuckles to your third eye, cleansing breath in, cleansing breath out. Rise back up, bridge or full wheel. Move into your safest and greatest expression without clinging to what that might look like today. Hold yourself accountable. Stay committed to your practice, to being present with your body, and to doing your very best. Last 5, 4. Try to straighten through your elbows as much as you can for your last 2 breaths if you're in full wheel. Last 1, breath in and exhale, slowly lower down. Separate your feet, hips width distance apart. Drop your knees over to the right. Take your right foot, place it over the top of your left thigh. Reach your left arm up and over your head. So feet stay separated, hips width distance before you take your right ankle and place it over the top of your left thigh. Reach through your left arm as much as possible so that you feel the length through your left side body. Then remove your right foot, place it down on the ground, shift your knees back through neutral. Reset your feet if you need to, hips width distance. Both knees drop over to the left. Left ankle crosses over the top of your right thigh, avoiding the knee. This time the right arm reaches up and over your head, and really stretch through your right hand. Then come back through center. Bring both knees in towards your chest. Reach for your feet, happy baby. Knees to chest, reach your arms around your legs. Give yourself a tight squeeze. Rock and roll up and down the length of your mat. Make your way into your downward facing dog. You can move through a vinyasa or simply step back. And once you're in your down dog, make your way into your half pigeon on the right-hand side. Ensure that your right knee is poking out past the right outer hip. And if this is really taxing on your body, meaning you're experiencing pain versus discomfort, you can take a figure 4 on your back. Once you're settled, start to walk your hands forward and lower your chest towards your mat. Rest your head down either on your palms, on your mat, on the ground, and soften. And so again, the options are figure 4 on your back or half pigeon. You know, and there's just certain postures that require a bit more effort and commitment than others. And for some of us, that might be arm balances and inversions. And then for others, that might be hip openers. So whether this is easy for you or not, breathe. Make an effort to stay committed and dedicated to your body. Because when we move through the discomfort, we create ease. And rather than seeking perfection, which can lead to disappointment or frustration, just focus in on the task at hand and in doing your very best to stay present and grounded. One moment at a time, one breath at a time. Walk your hands in, lift your chest up, downward facing dog. Take any counter stretch that you might need. And then when you're ready, make your way over onto the left side. Left knee moves outside of the left outer hip. PJ, a little bit more if you can. There you go. Back ankle directly behind your right hip. And when you're ready, walk your hands forward and lower your chest. When we are dedicated and we are committed, it brings forth repetition. And with that repetition, we become stronger or we become more open and flexible. And when there is strength and flexibility, there's more ease in the body, which ultimately also results in ease in the mind. So stay in it. Three more breaths. Walk your hands in, lift your chest up, press back into your down dog. Take your counter stretch. And when you're ready, look forward, bend your knees, and make your way through onto your backs. Once you've made your way all the way down onto your backs, take an easy twist to one side. If your knees are coming over to the left, you're going to look over your right shoulder. Come back through center, other side. Come back through center. And draw your knees into your chest. Reach your arms tightly around your legs. And then give yourself a loving squeeze. Take a full breath in. Big exhale. Shavasana. Begin to deepen your breath. And take a full inhale through your nose. Big exhale through your mouth. One more just like that. Breath in. Breath out. Introduce movement back into your body. Twirl your wrists and your ankles. Spread your toes out wide. Bring your arms up and over your head. Lengthen your feet away from you. Lift your lower back up and away from the ground. And slowly start to transition over onto your side. And take a moment of pause here. Acknowledge yourself for the dedication that you brought to today's practice. When you're ready, press yourself up to a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. Bring your hands to prayer Anjali Mudra, and we'll seal this class with one Om. Deep breath in. Thumb knuckles, third eye center. From my heart to yours, namaste. Good work, yogis. Nice job. Thank you for being here. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, always here to listen.
Thank you.
Hi,
Amazing
everybody.
class today. You killed it.
Hi,
Thank
Jenaia.
Thank you, Jenaia. It
Hi,
was a
Michael.
great class. Well done.
Thank you.
Class.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Good to see you, George. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you. Of course. Of course.
You.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.